So, everyone, please take a seat in the shade. Rest your bags. This is going to be quick and painless and beautiful. And make sure you get some water and some Izzy juice. And if you want a big water, you can put it in there. All right? So we got enough seats out here? Yeah? We do. Okay. So, without further ado, like I introduced myself, today you're all here to witness the beauty of this work done by our artist, Muhammad.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah.
Woo! And I just want to tell you a little bit of story about how this mural came to be. Okay, we have a beautiful, beautiful First Lady who's from Ghana. And she is like a sister to me, that I love her. And she calls me, she goes like this, Michelle, I got an artist. He's so good, you should get him, Michelle. And I was like, Linda, let me see his work. So I went on his Instagram, she sent his work to me. And I was like, wow, Linda, his work is really beautiful. Yeah, get him, Michelle. Okay, click. That's how she does it. She's very disrespectful to me. So, we made it happen because we have a great mayor who's into art and he supports our work and he's an artist himself. Mayor J. Baraka, give a hand for the mayor. Woo! The mayor was very supportive of this and we got Muhammad here. And how many of you were here last week for Afrobeat Fest? Because he also worked down there too. Yes, for Afrobeat. Okay, so he did some artwork down here. So we found this wall and we brought it all together with Alex, the owner of Gentleman's Quarterly around the corner. That store in Branford Place that has the annihilated gators and the shoes. If you need your shoes and your suit, he has those for you. And he allowed us to paint on his wall this beautiful mural. I said mirror. Mural. So, without further ado, I also do want to bring up the First Lady, but I have to acknowledge the council people who came out to support tonight. We have Councilman at Large. We have Larry Crump. Yay! We have Southward Councilman Patrick Council. Yay! Do we have another council person out here? Where is she? And you're gonna hear her clicking around the corner. Oh, she already here! Wow! Councilwoman, Roundtree, woo! She was clicking those heels at Lincoln Park last night too. Okay, so the person who was responsible and introduced Muhammad, I want to bring her up. My love, my sister, this beautiful woman and a wonderful, wonderful First Lady, Miss Linda J. Baraka. Please come up. Woo! And Amma. Yay!
That's so funny. I like that. I just want to thank you all. Good afternoon, first of all, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out today. It's like one of the hottest days, right? So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank our mayor for allowing projects like this to happen in our city, right? Newark is very unique in that way that we get to bring somebody all the way from Ghana, West Africa to paint. And none of that would happen without the support of our mayor, J. Baraka. So I really want to thank him in his absence. He couldn't be here today, but I'm sure that he would have loved to be here to see this. So I want to make sure we recognize Mayor Baraka. I'm not sure if we mentioned Council President McIver. And all of the council people for being here. Our Deputy Mayor of International Affairs, Lygia De Freitas, thank you so much for always supporting everything. Abu Bakr is in here somewhere from the African Commission. Thank you again for your support. Like Michelle mentioned, Muhammad, I actually met Muhammad on Instagram, right? And we talk about Instagram like, you know, it's not always so good, but good things happen when we are able to connect communities. And so we actually met on Instagram in 2018. I posted one of his pictures. I had no idea who this man was. I just thought the picture was gorgeous. And on the comments, I just saw recently that he posted, I'm gonna come to your city and paint one. So that's how things happen full circle. So I really think that, we have to make sure that we do positive things in our community, make sure that we're always doing the right thing. Ghana and Newark has always had a long-standing relationship outside of your mayor marrying a lady from Ghana. Ghana and Newark has had a long-standing relationship through the Assisted Cities program with Kumasi, Accra, the Cape Coast, and we've always gone back and forth and visited. We even have a Ghanaian way here in the city of Newark. And so this partnership is just strengthened by Muhammad coming here and doing this mural. So I'm really excited about it. I know he's going to get up here and talk to you about the meaning of it, all the different little intimate details that he's put into this, right? To not only represent himself, his country, Ghana, but also here in Newark, and the people from Newark that love Africa, that love our community. And so I'm thankful for all of you being here today. And without further ado, it's going to be the artist himself, Muhammad Awadu, from Nima, right? Nima, Accra, West Africa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, this is my home for the past 10 days. Yeah, I made a lot of family here. My mommy here in the middle, she has a shop here, so and there's another one here. They always bring me water and juice because it's her son. And first of all, I'd like to thank the mayor and his wife for making this happen. I think Linda said it, we started linking up 2018. I think when they came to Ghana, they saw my work on the old American embassy in Osu. Yeah, I did a mural with my people there. They saw it, we're trying to connect, but I'm somewhere in Ghana making my move. So that's when the dream started. So when my big brother got me here, Ashim Bugida Nima, Ghana Entertainment Award, got me here. First of all, when we're going around, I see the walls so naked, and I feel like I can connect something to it. I can use the wall to tell my story and take my people back to Ghana, the people here, the African Americans, because we all come from the same place. So I think Michelle connected to me. On Monday, she came and picked me. We went to Rebecca's office, and they were like, "Yo, we're ready to go. We just, let's find the wall." We find the wall. We're supposed to do it here. And even before I got here, I was trying to connect with Hassan. Though we never meet each other, I always want to connect to him. I was doing a mural here. And not just doing a mural, but to share my experience, because I've been doing this art thing more than 30 years, half of my age. So I feel like I need to give back to not just people in Ghana, but people everywhere around the world. So I had opportunity to paint in 6 out of 7 continents around the world. And I painted in, this is my 3rd city here, or 4th city here in United States of America. I painted in Houston last 2 months in May, which is the biggest street art museum in the world now. So I'm part of the artists that painted it, and I'm the only black artist that did the project. And I painted in Michigan, and I'll be going back to Detroit next month to paint. Then I paint in Doha too in October. Then I finish it with Afrochella. So from the inspiration of the mural, it's a lady who's standing here. She's called Gifty. She's the muse. She's the picture that I use. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, I mostly love to paint women in my murals because all my life I think women play a big role in my life. Growing up from where I come from, people feel like women are kind of like vulnerable back in Africa, especially in the community that I come from, which is Nima. When a lady gets to like 15 years or some 12 years, the aim is like to get her like married, even if she's going to school, so they need to stop her. So I always back home, I want to use women as my subject to promote them, to let them know that they have that power of, that they can do stuff like men. So I always paint women. So when you look at my page, you see a lot of women. So I use Gifty on this page, and I always want to like connect my people here and the people in Ghana, you know. And there's been this year of dance stuff, like African Americans go back home, visit their ancestors, and try to connect with them. But most of us here don't know the power that we have in us. But we back in Africa, we know how our ancestors used to have this self-belief of doing things by their own, doing their medicine, technology, and other stuff. But when we got here, it's like we forget about the power that we have. We try to think about other things that is happening around us. So the inspiration about this, when you look at the head, the turban, there's a lot of colors. And back in Africa, when there's an occasion, when we wear a dress, means it has like a meaning. There's a celebration, sadness, death, or birth. So I try to use the African print, which is represented like in all African countries. When you can see, all has a meaning, the fabrics. So when you look at where the brain is, there's a keyhole. People ask me, why did I put a keyhole there? For me, whatever the problem happening around you, if your mindset is not right, even when they put you on the greatest platform, you will strive if you don't have the right mind. So once you open up your brains, you can do whatever you want to be. I'm from a place where normal people don't go there. People write like a bad narrative about the community. But I'm right here, standing in front of beautiful people here in New York, talking about my work. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you come from in life or where you are or what they say about you. It's your mindset that will take you to places that you can unlock this. So I did a keyhole there. When you open up your brain, you get to places. And the main theme is called Sankofa. Sankofa is a bird back in Ghana in Ashanti, where leader come from. The Ashanti culture, they have a lot of symbols, and other regions to have like a lot of symbols, but mostly the most famous ones are the Adinkra symbols. So you can see the Sankofa bird in the Ashanti, the mark is called Ashanti doll. This mark is called Ashanti doll. It's from Kumasi, where Linda come from. And you can see the Sankofa bird. The Sankofa means go back and get it. Yeah, so we come here, our people come here like for years, but most of us forget about who we are, we forget about our culture, what we stand for, what we can do, the power that we can do. So for me, once we are here, the birds represents migration. Birds migrate from like places to places and make it home. Yeah, New York is our home, America is our home, Ghana is our home. Wherever you find yourself, make sure you make it home. You adopt to the places. That's what the best means. You have your own freedom, but you can still adopt and make place your home. And I have a cityscape of New York here, and I have another symbol that represents unity. The second one is called Jinami, it represents like supreme. And this third one, you need to be as strong as you can. And the leaves represent nature, and we are part of nature. Whatever happens around us, we need to adopt. Yeah, so that's what we have here. And I have some Arabic typography too on the wall. I think this building has a history that we need to like connect with the people here. So I did an Arabic text here, which is the strongest text in Islam. If you want to be a Muslim, this is what you have to say. It's called La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. So when you see that, you become a Muslim. And if you're about to die and you say this, you are going straight to paradise. That's what they believe. And the one here is so important to me. It's called Ikra. That's the first word come from the Quran. That's the first word. It's called Ikra. Ikra means read. So read is not just reading a book, but to open your mind on things, to open your mind and know your history, what you can do. So when you read, you have knowledge. When you have knowledge, you have power. When you have power, trust me, you can control anything around you. So, and people ask me, people don't believe that I used 10 days to do this work. But for me, the most important thing is my mindset and the people around me. So lastly, I want to thank everybody. First of all, Linda, Michelle, Rebecca, Marsha here. Marsha is my assistant. Randy and Steve. Yeah, those guys are like kind of like different. They give me the energy that I want when I'm doing this work. They give me a lot of energy. This guy, I don't normally go out early morning to paint. I want to like sleep and get up and paint. But he comes to my place. He say 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Yeah, sometimes when I come here, I have to like sit down and sleep before I start work. He pushes me hard, and Rebecca always asks us, "Are you okay? What do you need?" And Michelle to come here, make sure I have my Dunkin' Donuts. That's the energy. Yeah. So and I think everybody is connected to this mural. When we started it, we put some details. People come here. Can you put my name? Can you write this? It's from the get-go. So for me, it's not just me doing this mural. It's a collaborative process from leader to the last person that we started. So for me, in the near future, I want to do a lot here, not just painting alone, but sharing the knowledge that I have, doing a lot of workshops where I can help the young artists here who are coming up. Because I had opportunity an opportunity that black artists don't get. I get to work with some of the top street artists around the world. I get to work with them, so I learn a lot from there. So I'm always ready to share that knowledge here with me through exchange program. And I'd like to thank my people, Kofi, Michael, and Big Hashim. Is the boss here. He made things happen. I have to stay here for 2 months to wait for this mural to be done. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody, and hope I'll be back in September. When I come back, we're gonna do something more. So thank you, and enjoy part of me. Yeah, thank you.
All right, as we proceed with our program, there are just a few people that I have to thank that were instrumental in making this all come together. Okay, first of all, the director who couldn't be here, the director of arts and culture who couldn't be here, Ms. Fayemi Shakur, she works really hard in making everybody come together and pull this work off. Another person, so thank you, Fayemi, and the lady right here, in the orange dress and 9 months pregnant? Very pregnant. She comes out here every day. She cleans up the dog poop that comes up here. She feeds the artists. She pulls all of this together and helps us make the murals happen. That's Rebecca Jampool. All right, and then we have our partners, along with the City of Newark and Arts and Culture. We have Four Corners Public Art Space. We have Invest Newark, who supplies the money. Newark Downtown District for doing the cleaning. Paramount Assets, RBH Group, and the cohort is all led by Rebecca Pauline and the Project for Empty Spaces. And did I forget anybody else? Who? Newark Arts, yes, Newark Arts, yay for Newark Arts. Okay, if there's anybody I forgot, please shout it out right now. Okay. And Newark TV, yes, Newark TV, yay, Newark TV. Okay, so now I also want you to know that we chose this mural, we fought hard for it to be in this area because we have the dopest councilwoman, council president in the city, around the world. Love her, love her, love her. She works hard, her staff works hard, her son, Freddie, Robin, the whole crew. Everybody put your hands together for Council President LaMonica McIver. Woo!
Y'all clap it up for Michelle. It's hot out here, but she acting like it's 50 degrees, that energy. So I think everything has really been said. I'm just honored to be here back on Treat Place, where you see a bunch of amazing, beautiful artwork. But this wonderful, beautiful piece, first of all, let's clap it up for Muhammad, because not only is he talented, the man is smart, because you heard what he said, while he makes most of his murals out of women, because how strong women are, everything that we put into the community. No shame, no bash to all of the men here, but y'all know how we do. Women get it done, and Muhammad knows that, and that is why we have this amazing, beautiful mural to add to this wonderful artwork here on Treat Place. It's very important here in the city of Newark, as it's already been said, about how we value art, we value culture here in the city, and there's no secret of that. That's been going on for years, and we know that when we empower artists here in the city, we empower, that's better than empowering economics here in the city sometimes, because we're empowering people to be creative, and we know that art is healing, we know that art is love, and so we continue to do this throughout the city, not just down here in the Central Ward on Treat Place, but all through the city of Newark, where we have beautiful artwork happening, and we're beautifying and showing neighborhood growth by doing that. So it's a pleasure to be here, even with the absence of our mayor, Mayor Rashe Baraka. The First Lady said it well, if we don't have a mayor with the vision to get this done, to do these things, we wouldn't be able to do it. So definitely shout it out for our mayor who makes this possible and makes it happen. Michelle kind of took my thunder about thanking all of the partners. That's okay, Michelle. Thanking all of the partners and the investors who make it happen, especially Rebecca. I think, Rebecca, we're like on our 50th mural of hooking up. I done seen you through 2 children, 2 pregnancies, and it's all good. We're gonna keep on pushing through. But I thank Project Empty Space and everybody who makes this possible to get it done, because it takes funding, it takes partners to be able to make it happen. So thank you all for being here. To my council people who are here looking good. We've been running through the city since probably 7 a.m., all of us, so we kind of look a little burnt out, but I have to shout them out because I don't go anywhere to any mic and they're here and I don't shout them out. So definitely shout out to the other fragrance on the council, the one and only Louise Scott Roundtree, Councilwoman at Large, who is here. We have all the way South Central, he loved being in the Central Ward. We got the one and only our South Ward Councilman Patrick Orlando, all the way from the South Ward here. So definitely, Muhammad, you should feel very important because he came a long way to be here. And of course, we have our Councilman at Large, the one and only Larry Crump, who's here as well. And so we're just grateful to be here. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get there. But thank you to my council members for being here. And of course, he came in here looking like he just, got back from Ghana. We have him and his lovely family here, our Essex County surrogate, Al Tariq Kenny. Al Tariq, you can wave. Y'all want anything, if you want to talk about wills and deeds and all that, y'all see him before he leave here. Don't let him leave without talking to him. So, and definitely, of course, we would not be here today, as it's already been mentioned multiple times, without our beautiful, amazing First Lady, Linda J. Baraka. Just look at her. She go everywhere with those two beautiful children, making it happen through this city. And so we're thankful for you, First Lady. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you all. Be well today. Hopefully you're going to spend your time in the city of Newark and enjoy, because it's a wonderful day here. Lincoln Park is going to be starting in a few minutes, so you can definitely go on down and enjoy that. But there are other great things happening all throughout here in the city, so don't leave too quick. Spend a couple of dollars downtown. Stop by a few things, and definitely, make the best while you're here in the city of Newark. Thank you all.
Okay. One last thing before we close. When the artist is up here painting, he has natural needs. He has to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. The Deaf Cafe that's right here, it's a cafe that serves deaf people and the public alike. Please, they've been so helpful and instrumental. They've been instrumental in helping our artists in whatever way they can, by giving them juice, water, and helping them work. And also, the source of knowledge down on the other end. Get your books stored, you get your food here, get your books and your knowledge, and feed your soul down there. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today. Have a great time. Bring your people here to take pictures of the mural.
We love to see you smile, Newark. This is Tiffany Shafani Salas here with the muralist of the day, the hour. This is his big day. Congratulations, Mr. Mohammed Audu. So tell us what the inspiration was behind this project.
Yeah, the inspiration is connecting two different people together, like African Americans here, and try to connect them to the ancestors.
How does it feel to have a muralist here in the city of Newark from Ghana, and also with his work on the wall at this beautiful Treat Place location?
Right. I mean, obviously it's a very beautiful mural. I'm going to take a leap of faith and say this is like probably one of the prettiest murals here in the city. It's also good to see, right, like a reflection of who we are reflected in the work here.
Yes.
And it's also a great sense of pride to be able to bring someone here from Ghana and to Newark to do some artwork.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much for your time. This is beautiful. Thank you for your work here in the city, and God bless.
Thank you.
We're here with the muse of the day, and for as long as this will be here, you are a part of Newark art history, and how beautiful that is. So congratulations to you. What's your name?
My name is Gifty Boache, proud woman from Ghana.
Yes. Yes, beautiful, and nice to meet you, Gifty. The name suits you. You're beautiful. And so now, when Muhammad said that he was going to paint you on a wall, like what came to your mind?
I was like, okay, I thought he was going to do like a painting, something, small.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be on a whole wall in such a dynamic city as Newark. It's powerful to me just because, I was raised in the United States, but I'm also Ghanaian, both parents. So I share the duality of being Ghanaian American. So my face being on this wall is, and not just my face, but like our history, our culture being on this wall, and me being the face of it and representing Ghanaian women means more to me than I think anybody will ever really, that I can comprehend, really.
How about it? Yeah. Can you tell me the name of this mural?
Yeah, it's called Sankofa. Go back and get it. Go back, starting to believe in our ancestral spirits. Move back, go to our culture, have that self-belief, and move forward. Yeah.
Beautiful.